the applicant for the position. I have the interview. Can I come down? Okay. Sorry. Okay.
I am Alain Qureshi and Hussein Al-Mubad. We want to ask you some questions. Before I ask you some questions, be relaxed. And do you want a cup of coffee?
No.
Okay. Mr. T, give me 2 cups of coffee. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Jones. First thing, tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a teacher. I teach English. I've been teaching for over 30 years. I started teaching in 1979. I have a master's degree in education, double major, English and French education.
That's fine.
Okay, what do you think to do to our company?
Well, I have been teaching for quite a few years now, so I have discipline. I have self-control. I'm very punctual. I've heard that Aramco values punctuality very much, so I can be punctual, and I have experience. So I think that it'll make it easier for me to work for Aramco.
Okay, that means that's your strong point.
Yeah.
And what's your weak point?
My weak point, well, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, I suppose, and sometimes I take too much time, especially if I teach writing. I'll spend too much time going over my students' papers, and I might overexert myself as a result.
Okay, fair enough. What kind of people do you like to work with?
Well, basically, I'm an easygoing person, Mr. Ali. I get along, I try and get along with everybody, but I like to work with people who are also easygoing and down to earth. Yes.
Okay, what inspires you?
What motivates me? Doing my best in my work and living my life in a sincere, honest, and proper way. Finding the right balance between my work and my personal responsibilities. This is what motivates me.
Okay, Mr. John. Describe a problem person you have had to deal with. What did you say or do?
Well, sometimes you do have problem students as a teacher. It always happens. Some students are very difficult to deal with because it doesn't matter what you do. They set their minds on not wanting to study or on disrupting the class. So I'll try to be patient and try to tolerate, and I'll try my best to talk to that student and to engage him in doing something.
Okay, Mr. June, if there is a student in your class have low grades in your subject, what you will do for him to improve his skill?
Well, I always try to motivate my students by talking to them and by trying to convince them that studying is for their own good. And that's about all I can do. I cannot raise their grades artificially, but I can try to motivate them, to talk to them, and to convince them to try their best.
Okay. Where will your career will be in the next year?
Well, if you give me a job, I'll be with you, hopefully.
That means you don't get interview to another company?
Well, I've interviewed with a few companies, but with a few companies actually, and I've been offered some other positions in Qatar and in Kuwait and some other places in Saudi Arabia. Really, this would be my favorite place to work, and I hope that you will take me on.
Okay, Mr. John, that's it. Do you have any questions for us?
Yes, if you don't mind. How many hours a week will I have to teach?
You have teach 20 hours.
20 hours.
In the week.
And who will be my supervisor?
I think it will Ali.
Oh, very good. I'd love to work for you, Mr. Ali.
Okay.
And how many office hours will you ask me to do?
Office hour about 3 or 4.
3 or 4?
Because
every day?
Every day. No, in the week.
Oh, every week. Oh.
Because the student doesn't go to office hour to teach.
And one last question, if you don't mind. What do you expect exactly from your teachers? I mean, you know, what are your expectations as far as leading the students or as far as your teaching philosophy at Jubail Industrial College? What is your general approach to teaching the students?
You will teach technical writing, English.
Yes. But what I mean is, do you take a very strict approach to the students? Is it a student-centered type of teaching, or more of a teacher-centered type of situation in the classroom?
I think it's all teacher type.
So the teacher is the captain of the class,
Yes.
and he's the one who directs them.
Yes. But don't books on the
Oh no, never. I know it's illegal, and I would never do such a thing.
Okay, okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I hope to be accepted. Thank you so much.
You will do the NOVA.
When will you tell me?
After 2 weeks, we will send you a message. Make sure your number register in your reception.
Thank you. Yeah.